Assalamu alaikum. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. I am Muhammad Yasin. This is virtual class of Pakistan International School, Taif. This class is for the students of grade 8. We are doing chapter 3 and this is our 34th video in this class. In our today's lesson, we shall learn to write a letter to sister to congratulate her on her success. We shall learn a dialogue between tailor and customer. We shall do exercises of chapter 3. And there is a translation paragraph given on page 74 of our grammar book. We shall do that also. Dear students, this is the letter to sister congratulating her on her success. Layout is very simple. You are very much familiar. Here you can write examination hall, Taif, and your date. Dear Najma, your letter brought the happy news of your excellent result in the class examination of class 9. Final examination of class 9. I am very happy to learn that you have stood first in your class and maintained your position. I am very proud of you. You have always been a hard-working student and I hope you will work even harder next year, for the competition will be quite hard. Accept my heartiest congratulations on your success. Pay my compliments to Naila and other friends. Yours affectionately, Afshan. Yes, students, I think you have got the idea. When we are writing a letter to our sister, we shall congratulate her who has succeeded in her examination. She has got good position. This is the idea. I think you know now how to write this letter. Dear student, next is the dialogue. Dialogue between a tailor and a customer. You are very much familiar with dialogue. Dialogue is a conversation between 2 people, 3 people, 4 people. In this dialogue, this conversation is done by 2 people. One is the tailor. Tailor is the person who sews clothes, and the customer. Let us see what is the conversation between them. Father is about to set up the tape recorder. He calls aloud, Yasir, Annie, come over here, hurry up. They show up in a minute. They came. Father, you are going to hear a dialogue on the tape now. This dialogue is going on the tape recorder. Yasir, Father, what is it about? Father, well, see this picture. There is a picture of a tailor and a customer. Father switches on the tape recorder. They listen with attention. Tailor, good morning, sir. What can I do for you? This is the exact dialogue. In fact, it starts from here when the tailor is saying, good morning, sir. What can I do for you? Customer, I should like to be measured for a suit. Tailor, with pleasure, sir. Kindly step this way. What style and shade would you prefer? Customer, I want an ordinary lounge suit made of brown tweed. How much would the stitching cost? Tailor, I could make you a suit for 2000 rupees. It is quite reasonable, sir. Customer, that is right. Tailor, could you manage to call in sometime next week for the try? Customer, yes, just give me a ring. Here is my card. Yes, students, when we want to sew coat, usually the tailor call us to try. Try means to check if it is okay before final stitching. Tailor, very good sir, good morning. Father takes out the plug and talks to his kids. Okay. Father, what do you say to that, kids? Yasir. Very interesting, Dad. Annie, Father, I'll hear it again and then we practice. Yasir will act out as the tailor and I shall be the customer. Yes, students, this is the way to practice our dialogue. This dialogue is done between customer and the tailor. In fact, this is a recording. Father is playing the recording and the two students are listening and trying to learn how the dialogue took place. I think you have got the idea of this dialogue, how it was going. Dear students, this is the essay that I told you in our previous lesson to write my favorite plays. I hope you have written and send it to me. If you have not sent it to me yet, write and send it to me. Even if it is smaller, 100 word, 150 is the standard, but if you cannot write 150, you can write less also. Whatever you write, you send it to me. Even if it is not good enough, I shall guide you, it will be good. Dear students, this is the translation. In our today's translation, we are going to learn the use of had, H-A-D, had. This is the solved translation. Translation is given here. For example, वो हाथ में छड़ी रखता था. He had a stick in his hand. Can you see the use of had here? हमारे बाग के इर्द गिर्द बाड़ थी. Our garden had a hedge around it. Hedge, बाड़. फकीर के पास प्याला था. The beggar had a bowl. If you read all these sentences, you will find the use of had in all these sentences. I have mentioned here 8, but there are some others also in your book. I would like you go to your book page 73 and read all of these sentences. After reading these sentences, you will be able to understand the paragraph which we are going to do. Just now, let us move to the paragraph that is given on page 74. You can see the paragraph in front of you. In this paragraph, we shall use had, H-A-D, had. Focus is had. Okay, किसान के पास दरांती ना थी. दरांती is the tool used to cut grass or food for animals. Daranti is translated here, that is sickle. किसान farmer. The farmer had no sickle. तुम्हारे भाई के पास पिस्तौल ना था. Pistol is translated here. Your brother had no pistol. Let us write here also as I have written first two sentences. Number 3 is हमारा नौकर बंदूक का लाइसेंस नहीं रखता था. Our servant had no gun license. उनके पास एक नया हल था. They had a new plow. अंधे फकीर के पास लैंप क्यों था? Why had the blind beggar a lamp? Sorry. Yes, this is part number 6. क्या घोड़ा लगाम और जीन रखता था? Lagam or zeen is translated here. Lagam is bridle and zeen is saddle. Had the horse bridle and saddle? नन्नी के पास एक अजीब गुड़िया थी. नन्नी is the nickname of little girls. We shall write it Nanni. Nanni had a strange doll. असगर के पास कितने लड्डू थे? असगर had how many tops? हमारे पास कोई शिकारी कुत्ता न था. शिकारी कुत्ता is translated here hound. We had no hound. क्या इस शहर का घंटा घर था? घंटा घर clock tower, that is translated here. Had this city clock tower? Yes students, this is the next part of this paragraph. इस दरिया पर पुल क्यों ना था? Why this river had no bridge? सिपाही वर्दी क्यों नहीं रखता था? Why the soldier had no uniform? गार्ड के पास 2 झंडियां थीं. The guard had 2 flags. खिलाड़ियों के पास सामान न था. The players had no kit. खिलाड़ियों के सामान के लिए किट का लफ्ज आता है. किट एक बैग होता है जिसमें खेलने की चीजें होती हैं. क्या इस गाय के सींग ना थे? सींग हॉर्न्स. Had this cow no horns? क्या जहाज में कोई मुसाफिर ना था? Had the aeroplane no passenger? आपके मकान का ताला ना था. Your house had no lock. मेरे साइकिल की घंटी ना थी. My bicycle had no bell. स्कूल का चपड़ासी ना था. The school had no peon. स्कूल के दफ्तर में कायदे आज़म की बड़ी तस्वीर थी. The school office had a big portrait of कायदे आज़म Muhammad Ali Jinnah. Dear students, we have completed translation paragraph. Now we have come to chapter 3 of our textbook. To do the remaining exercises, we have read the passage of this chapter. We have done some exercises. Now we shall do the remaining exercises. We have come to writing skill. This section of the exercise is related to writing skill. Let us read the instructions given to do exercise A. Write a paragraph on uses and abuses of internet, mobile phone. Here we shall start from uses of internet or mobile phone. What is given here? An international computer network connecting other networks and computers from companies, universities and other institutions in order to quick exchange of information is called internet. Internet is defined here. Here we shall read some uses. It gives information about every field of life. You may get information according to your need through internet. You may take advantage from encyclopedias, Wikipedia, and dictionaries with the help of internet. It gives the coordination with the whole world and its interests. Internet brings the world closer. Yes. Dear students, we have read some uses. Now we shall read some abuses. Abuses means when it is not useful. The students waste their precious hours on sitting on internet without taking any positive and constructive benefits. Sometimes content available through internet against the culture and customs of a community destroys the moral values of young students. Computer hiking, you know, hiking when anybody other track our computer is very common by the use of internet. Some extreme minded people can digest the money through the use of credit card. Yes, people steal the information, then they use it in their own benefit. The student waste their time. The students waste their time in useless talking with each other. It creates health issues, especially affect the eyes. Yes, students, here on this slide you can see these are the misuses of using internet. We have come to the next exercise. In this exercise we are set to write an essay on advantages and disadvantages of television. Guidelines are given here. First of all, we shall introduce the television. What is television? That is called introductory paragraph. After that there will be body paragraph. In this paragraph we shall present advantages of television. What are the benefits? After that we shall write another paragraph where we shall write disadvantages. Until now we have written 3 paragraphs, and then there will be concluding paragraph. Dear students, if you look at this mind map, you can find first paragraph is introductory paragraph, the last paragraph is concluding paragraph. Second and third paragraphs are there. Second is telling us about the benefits, and third is telling us about misuses or abuses of television. I have tried to manage here the essay. You will write your own essay. You can change this one. This is only to guide you to write the essay. For example, I have written, some people claim that television is the root of all evil, while others think of television as a best friend. Some blame the television for society's violence, consumerism and misinformation, while others see it as a rich resource for education and global understanding. This is the introductory paragraph. Then there is advantages of watching television in this busy, expensive life. Television is an easy and cheap source of entertainment. By watching international news, we are kept informed and up to date with breaking news around the world. Part number 3 is some shows and channels like these ones. PBS and Discovery offer educational programs that can increase our knowledge and make us more aware of the world around us. Cooking channels are there that are very useful. We can learn from them. Television can also be a good way to help people learn a different language. Yes, why not? At the same time, millions of people can watch it at different places in different cities and different countries to learn different things. Television can help you feel less lonely. Yes, when you are alone, it is boring for you. You can watch television. You can learn knowledge and entertain yourself when you are free. Otherwise, you will be lonely. It may be depressing for you. Next point is gathering around the television gives families, friends and strangers something to bond over. Yes, bond over means it keep the people together. Yes, during the whole day when they are working at different places, in the evening when they watch television, they sit together. Yes, that is the bond over among the people. There may be certain health benefits to watching television. If a certain show makes you laugh, For example, then an argument can be made for its mood elevating merits. Yes, it entertain you, it keeps you healthy, which affect your health positively. It helps you to keep you healthy. When you watch something, when you smile, when you laugh, it leave good effect on your health. Secondly, about health, you can watch television programs to get guidance also. Here are some disadvantages. Violence is frequently depicted on television and may have negative effect. Yes, children accept this effect from the television. When they watch television film, dramas, movies, cartoons, they try to do after that the same what they watch in the television. Watching too much television is not good for your eyes and health. That is correct also. Television makes us antisocial. The time which we use to watch television, we can use it to see our friends, our neighbors. It is a waste of time. Watching television fills the time a person might have spent doing important, enriching things like interacting socially with other human beings. Yes, why not? We can use this time to see other people. Part number 5 is there is nothing good on any way. With hundreds of channels available, viewers can spend hours just flipping channels trying to find something worthwhile. Television's hidden agenda is consumerism. Yes, agenda of television is to earn money. Advertisers often target kids, and on average children see about 40,000 ads per year on television alone. It is shallow and it will make you shallow too. Most new programs only skim the surface of issues and often offer a skewed or biased view of event. Dear students, this is a little different point. It is shallow. Shallow means television does not give us deep information, detailed information that we can get from the newspaper. And this point is here that it makes us shallow. It trains us to see the things from their surface, not go deep down to get real information, correct information. This point is telling us something like that. This is the concluding paragraph. This is a very common truth that when something is very useful for human beings, it is dangerous at the same time also. It depends upon the users how they use it. They can use it to benefit themselves and others as well as to harm others. In the same way, television is useful as well as harmful. Now it depends upon the users how they use it. Yes, students, this is the concluding paragraph. Here in this paragraph it is told everything has its uses and abuses. Now it depends upon the user how he or she wants to use it. Let us move forward. Dear students, here is writing an email. In these days everyone has electronic devices and we use email, messages, WhatsApp, social media, and the question is to learn how to write an email. The format is the same as for the fax. What is fax? Fax is a system of communication. In this system we write a paper and put it inside a machine. The writing goes on the other side. Memo means memorandum. We can send memorandum to anybody other on internet. And email, you do not have to write dear sir, madam, Mr. etc. Directly you can start also. To begin it or use a particular formula at the end. You can just sign your name. Email between friends and colleagues are usually informal in style. Dear students, the picture is shown here. If you open your email, the interface look like this. If I tell you a little detail, you can see here TO2. Here you will write the email address of the person to whom you want to send an email. This CC and BCC are two types of copies. You can send the copy of your content which you are sending in your email through CC and BCC. CC is carbon copy and BCC is the other type of copy. If you write here the address of anyone, he will receive copy of this email. In the same way, if you write here, he will receive it also. Role of media is the subject. Subject can be any. When you are sending an email, here you will write the subject of your email. This is very helpful for the receiver, the person who receives your mail. By looking at the topic, he will understand. Here is the place to attach Adobe PDF file. Any file we can attach with our mail. When our mail will go, this file will go also. And here are the buttons to manage the text. We can make it bold, italic, underline, left indent, right indent. We can number and use these things to write our text. Then here is the button to send our email. This is the interface that I try to tell you. You open email. If you have not done it, if you have not learned it, open it in your laptop, computer, device. You will understand it. And this is the email. For example, we are set to write email to our friend. We are saying, today I am sharing with you my concern about the role of media in society. It is causing negative as well as positive influence on people. Then I wrote a little more. Though it is playing a constructive role to raise awareness among people against social issues like terrorism, corruption, drug addiction and violation of human rights, it has bad effects on the students' lives. Students are wasting their time which might be used to study. Here will be your name. You are sending this email. This is the type of text which you can send by email. Here is the question to write an email to your friend, and you will tell him about the sports week that was celebrated in your school. You will say, Dear Abdullah, Assalamu alaikum. I hope you are fine and enjoying your good health. I would like to tell you about sports week of our school that was held last Friday. The event was highlighted with traditional dance competition, traditional Bhangra, you know very well, prepared by the students of different classes, prepared under the supervision of Sir XYZ. Usually we don't write the name of the teachers. Everyone watched anxiously as the boys of first year class performed brilliant karate stunts. Yes, a unique apple eating competition was held especially for the junior classes. Tug of war played by the teachers was fantastic. There were also several competitions of athletics. The participating students as well as the supporters enjoyed the sport gala. Write about sports event held in your school, Abdurrahman. This will be the layout of the email when you will write it to your friend. This is the question, oral communication. You are set to interview your friend. For example, imagine you and your friend are doing a job. You are, for example, managers of two companies. You are the company manager. Your friend is the company manager. How will you interview your friend? How did you first enter that field? You will ask your friend. You will ask your friend, how has your job specification changed since you began your career? You will ask your friend, what are some trends that you are watching? You can make more questions with the help of this guideline. You can ask, what is the job of your nature, my friend? You can ask your friend, Working hours. What are the working hours of your job? You can ask your friend, what is the qualification required for that job? You can ask your friend, what are the conditions of work of your job, like morning time, leaving time, closing time, break time. You can ask your friend, what are the skills and training required for that job. You can create such type of questions to interview your friend and then give the same opportunity to your friend, say him to interview you. This will be the oral skill activity that you will do with the help of your friend. You need one friend only. You interview him or her, then he or she will interview you. This is oral skill, dear students. In your homework, you will learn and write the letter to sister. Then you will learn and write the dialogue between tailor and customer. Do exercises of chapter 3 and do translation exercise also. That is all from our today's lesson. See you later in a new lesson. Goodbye.